Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be getting ready, girl. We're going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look that you see here, but we're going to be using KK Beauty's. This is called their eyeshadow palette and lip crayon set. This recently launched. It is $35. You receive a 5 pan eyeshadow palette and a full-size lip crayon just to create, a day or night look. And so we're going to be trying it out. We're going to see, how pigmented are these eyeshadows, how do they look on, how does a lip crayon look on, how does it feel on the lips. Is it actually worth the $35 in purchasing this set? So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And let's jump on in and get ready for the day. Pin back my hair really quickly, and we're gonna go ahead and prep our skin for the day. I'm gonna use my Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this product all around the eyes, the under eye area, and over the lid as well, just because I feel like it's always a really good idea to help, brighten and moisturize the eyes, especially when we're applying a shadow. I just feel like that area can really get patchy sometimes if your skin's a little too dry. Guys, for our face, we're gonna go into the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle, and I got this, I think, from my Ipsy Glam Bag, and I've been really liking it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this moisturizer on my skin, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with my stippling brush. This one's from Real Techniques, and I actually really like it. It's an old brush, you guys, but it does the job. Last product, you guys, this one is from Wingy Lux. This is a lip sleeping mask, and I love to apply a small amount on my lips just to make sure that they're moisturized. So by the time I get to my lip product of choice, it just glides on really effortlessly on my lips. So now, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump on in to foundation. And the foundation of my choice today is going to be the Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade 128 Warm Nude. I'm still testing this out. I'm not really sure if I really like it, but I do love the finish of it once, I'm done with my makeup. So in case you guys are interested, this is in the shade Warm Nude. I don't know if I've already mentioned that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply 2 pumps of this foundation on my Real Techniques foundation brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation on the top of my cheekbones, and whatever I have left, I'm just going to go ahead and drag it all around my face, and then apply a little bit as well down the neck and chest area, just to make sure everything is really blended and everything looks, even. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris. This is the Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is the shade 355 Vanilla. It's really old, guys. I've had it for a while. But I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my skin. And just as an FYI, I like the brightness that it does give to my skin. It's a little dry and thick consistency, so that's the only thing that I don't really like. I need to make sure that if I'm going to be wearing this concealer, my skin is really moisturized and it's not really too dry, especially under the eye area, because that's where I usually apply my concealer. So just wanted to mention that just in case you guys are interested and I didn't know. That's something to look out for. So I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer on the chin, upper lip, down the bridge of my nose, and then obviously under the eye area. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out using my Sonia Cash Beauty blender. Changed my mind, you guys. I finished applying the concealer on my face, and I actually changed my mind. I'm going to be using my Japanese brush to blend out my concealer, and this is the 718 brush. I actually went online the other day and looked for this brush, and I didn't find it on their website, so I'll find one that looks similar to it on the Japanese website, so I just wanted to mention that. And you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my concealer using this brush, just because I feel like I get more of a full coverage using a brush than a beauty blender, and I use less product all at the same time. Blended out our concealer. I know I look a little, a little ghostly right now. I know, girl. We're gonna go ahead and go in and set all the areas where we have applied concealer, basically where it's really bright right now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit of the NYX. This is the HD Finishing Banana Powder, and I'm gonna be using my Beige Cosmetics brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my banana powder under the eye area. Basically everywhere where I have applied concealer, I'm just gonna go ahead and set set those areas, just because that's where I really want to make sure it's brightened to give a little bit more dimension to my face. And to set the rest of the areas on my face, I'm going to go in using MAC Studio Effects. This is in the shade C4. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of this powder using my face brush, and then I'm just going to go in and set the areas where I have foundation, dabbing it into the skin and making sure I'm blending it also down the neck and chest area, just to make sure everything looks seamless in one color. We're going to move on into contour, and I'm going to be using the Suede Champagne and Macaroon Sweet Cheeks palette, and I really love this contour shade here on this palette. It's called Suntan. It's a really pretty shade, and I feel like especially right now that I'm a little bit fairer skin, it's the perfect like undertone for me that doesn't look too dramatic and too contoured. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of this shade, Suntan, and then apply it down the side of the cheekbone, forehead, and jawline area, and then we're just going to blend everything out down the neck and chest area. Go ahead and move on to our eyes, and I'm going to go into the KKW eyeshadow palette, and to be honest you guys, I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger in the size, but I feel like it's nice and petite. It's a really nice decent size, and I really love that it has a mirror inside the palette. And to be honest, I really thought these eyeshadows were going to be, the pans were going to be a little bit bigger, but I feel like you still get a lot of product in this palette. And I'm going to go into this vanilla shade. It's called Stucco, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of this shadow and apply it all around the lid. Our transition shade, I'm going to go into Suede. It's this really light mocha brown shade right over here, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it within the crease of the lid with a blending brush. I think this is a crease blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it within the crease of the lid, doing windshield wiper motions, building color to, you know, my personal preference. Next, with a clean shading brush, I'm going to go into Dune. It's this really dark chocolate brown eyeshadow color here in this palette. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of that chocolate brown, and I'm going to go ahead and dab in the corner of the eyes, smoking it out lightly, doing V-like motions. We're going to go ahead and smoke out the bottom lash line area, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of a Suede, this really light mocha taupey shade. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of that shadow and dab it under the lash line area, just lightly, just because I want to avoid any fallout. And then we're just going to go ahead and connect it to the corner of the eye. For liner, you guys, I actually went in with an angled brow brush and picked up a little bit of a Dune, this really dark chocolate brown shadow here in the palette, and applied it in the inner lining of the eye as a liner. And now I'm going to go into Hologram, this really pretty iridescent, it looks like a champagne shadow eyeshadow color. And I'm going to go ahead and use my finger, ring finger, pick up a little bit of that shadow, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it in the center of the eye, dabbing it in to the lid. Moving on to blush, you guys, I'm gonna actually go back into the Suede Champagne and Macaroons Sweet Cheeks palette, just because it's right here. And I'm gonna go into, what is it called? Romance Me, this really pretty orangey matte blush shade. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit of that blush with my angled blush brush. And this one is actually from Firma. This is the 103 brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dab it into the skin and doing like little circular motions on the top of my cheekbone. I don't think I shared with you guys what I used on my brows, so let me share that really quickly with you guys. So I actually went in with I think Revolution X. This is the Fox brow pencil in the shade medium brown, and then I went into the Heart Revolution clear brow gel and applied it over my brows, you know, to set them in place. For my lashes, you guys, I went in with my Shiseido eyelash curler and my Apple mascara, my all-time favorite. I will have them linked down below in case you guys are interested. And for my lips, girl, I actually went in with a KK Beauty. This is the lip crayon that comes in our set. This is in the shade Classic Kim, and to be honest, you guys, it is such a beautiful nude lip color. I've already swatched it on the back of my hand so I can show you guys how it looks on the back of my hand. It's really, really nice shade. I feel like it would complement so many different skin complexions, and it has a really pretty natural sheen to it as well. So that is something that I really love because it just feels moisturizing. It doesn't feel sticky. And it's just a really pretty pigmented lip color, which I love. It's very consistent. It's not patchy or anything like that. And as for a scent, it has a small scent to it, you guys. It smells kind of like vanilla, but it's really, really soft. You barely pick it up. You have to get really close to the lip crayon to smell the scent to it. And let me show you really quickly, because this is a full-size lip crayon, you guys. Granted, the point isn't as pointy as it once was because I just used it, but I really love the idea that you can line your lips with it or just draw them in. It's really diverse, and I really love that it's a full-size product that you're getting in this kit. As for the eyeshadow palette, you guys, to be honest, I really like the eyeshadow palette. Granted, I feel like this is a very specific specific eyeshadow palette for a very specific person, consumer, just because I don't feel like everyone's gonna be into a nude eyeshadow palette, but I really love these undertones. You guys know if you've followed me for a while, I love something really natural, really subtle, kind of everyday look, and definitely this is my vibe and my jam. I would really love it if someone gave me a gift like this one, just because the eyeshadows, even though there's a little bit of fallout, I'll throw in an up close clip, I'll do my best to show that to you guys, but there's a little bit of fallout, but it blended so nicely. I really love the undertones to these eyeshadows. They are very pigmented and easy to blend and build color to your liking, and I just really love it. I love that it's nice and small and compact, that it has a mirror, and I just really love that you can honestly really create so many looks using this eyeshadow palette, and I really like it. For $35, is it worth it? To be really honest, I feel like it is. The fact that it comes with an eyeshadow palette and a lip color. The lip color is basically full size. Granted, the eyeshadow palette is not as big, but you still get a lot of eyeshadow. This is going to last you a really long time, and I personally really like it. I think if you're really into like really natural, nude, kind of everyday looks, this is going to be something that you should definitely jump on and, you know, enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please comment down below, ask away, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you guys all in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye!